Hello, educators. Katie from Conscious Teaching here, coming to you from the road to share Conscious Teaching's top 10 tips, tricks, and strategies for a great start to your new school year. Today from Roanoke, Virginia, hello Roanoke teachers, we are on tip number 9, and we're talking about how to deal with disrespectful students. Disrespect can take a lot of different forms in the classroom, and it can feel a lot of different ways to us. But for the purposes of our tip today, we're going to assume that disrespect are those moments in the classroom where our students are doing or saying things that we don't want them to do or say that feel like they are a personal attack. They are directed at us. And what we need to remember in these tough moments is one of Conscious Teaching's foundational pieces, which is to assume the best about our students. Because generally, when these students are attacking or disrespecting us, we need to remember that this is simply a behavioral test that these students are giving us and that we can pass that test. It's a behavioral test that our students are giving us to try to figure out who we are and who we're going to be together in our classrooms. These students who are chronic misbehaviors or disrespecters tend to be coming from a place in their life where, for some reason, whatever reason, they have trust issues with adults. And they need to then test every adult that they come into contact with, including us, to see if we can be trusted to hold them accountable for their behavior, but to do it in a way that does not give up on them or show them our anger. So when we have that, it can be kind of helpful for when those students say those things that are hurtful to us. I don't care, this is stupid, this class is dumb. That we can think in our head, okay, you know what, this kid actually really wants to participate and do what I'm asking them to do. There's just something in the way of them feeling safe and structured enough to get there, and I can help with that. And what that does is it shifts the way that we then respond to those students when we perceive their disrespect not as a personal attack, but as a cry for help. So if a student says, I don't care, what they might really be saying is, you know what, I actually really do care, but I can't tell you that for whatever reason. How much do you care? When we respond to what the student is meaning as opposed to what they're saying, we have a more productive outcome to that situation. We go underneath the waves of student resistance, and we pass that test by supporting our student while holding them accountable for good behavior in the classroom. Perhaps by saying something like, it's okay, I do care, and I can care enough for both of us right now, so let's get to it. Think about how you can read your students' invisible subtitles when they are being disrespectful, and how we can view that as a call for help as opposed to a personal attack. When we do that, we're able to pass our students' behavioral tests, they trust us, and everything gets a lot smoother from there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon for our next and final tip.